everybody has an investor pitch. And when I went through Startup Bootcamp, now 10 years ago, we used to practice our pitch every week on a live audience, and it was a big thing, getting ready for demo day. And if I got the slide deck out now, I'd probably still be able to go through my 3 or 4 minute pitch. And what I always say to people is, well, you really need a candidate pitch that's just as good as that, because okay, an investor puts in their money, but a candidate puts in years of their life, arguably way more than an investor, right? They're emotionally invested too. So they deserve a great candidate pitch, which means you should sit down and write one. You can take your investor pitch and you can adapt it to be a candidate pitch, make it 3 minutes long, know more about your core values as a team, where you're heading, why this is a great place to join today, why you started the business. Just make it as personal as you can, but practice it, have it written out and memorized, so that on your worst day, coming off a crappy meeting but joining a great interview, you can wow a candidate every single time, because you want every single candidate you meet to be on the edge of their seat fighting to get into your business, so that you have the choice of the best candidates in the market, rather than then choosing, do I want to join Acme Corp or not, right? Along with that, your online presence needs to be bang up to date. It's not acceptable these days to be heads down building something for 9 months and then pop up and start hiring. You needed to be posting every week on your socials and saying what's going on. Building in public is now popular, right? And explaining what's going right and what's going wrong along the way, but keeping people up to date, events you're attending, conversations you're having, deep dives, whiteboard sessions, just so that it at least looks credible. There's a history. Otherwise, it looks like maybe you baked this, in a weekend on Lovable, and then suddenly had an 8 million round or whatever, and it doesn't seem like it's a team that's evolving. So you have to have your socials in order as well. And the smart people, that they're savvy, they go online, they look on LinkedIn, they look back at the company history and the people involved and what they've been posting. They look on Crunchbase and they look on Glassdoor and all these places. A players do.
Yeah, absolutely. And that cultural fit will be easier to screen for when the candidate also has a clear understanding of that culture by looking at what the founders and the founding team are posting on social about how life is at that particular company.